Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? Make plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jealousy cry. Just can't feel what you Hi, this is Tracy Braxton, and you're watching the Bobby.
Hi, I'm Laura with the BobbyPin.com.
Hi.
And my question is, Crash and Burn for debut album is a very interesting name. And I would assume that you're trying to make a statement.
So now Mary Ann wants to know, why is Dr. Umar all over the place and not focused on the school here? And she has interviewing a young man on the phone. He sympathized. He has so much compassion for Dr. Umar. In his mind, maybe Dr. Umar canceled a lot of tours because maybe he had health problems. So here we go.
Good. This is fatigue. I was dehydrated. Why get on Instagram and debunk it?
The assumption, there's a lot of assumptions.
Ain't no assumption. Someone sent me the Instagram.
So I'm saying that there's a lot of assumptions that we're assuming he's capable and able to.
Of course he is. He just went to Brazil.
Okay.
I got two young ladies. Sylvia, the communication was extremely difficult because they speak Portuguese.
Uh-huh.
You understand? And in the second one, I'm trying to get translator to bring this to YouTube. So if you could go all the way to Brazil, you could give us an explanation why you abruptly canceling the tour. That's all I'm saying. I don't think I'm being difficult.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
And then that tour he did, this is an event these people have. He's a conscious leader. He's aware of the event. He was attending an event, but because of who he is, they allow him. I guess they gave him to sit in. It was like 30 people. It wasn't even a big crowd.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Like, that man collected enough money to open that school.
700,000. Okay, that sounds like a lot of money. But now, when you get into contracts,
right?
You talk
and that's why I'm telling you. I think he went over his head, because I'm gonna give you realistically speaking, and I've never opened a school. I've never ran a school.
But what?
In regarding the school, let's just put our thinking, and then especially those that want to get on. Oh, you got your money, leave them alone. All that heat that you have coming down because of the school. Why are you like all over creation? Why is he and they're focusing on let me make this school, or let me show these people so I can shut them up. I really believe if he opened those doors, he'll get more money. Out of simple, they're gonna go, look, I know he took 10 years. I know he got some poor behavior, but you know what? The concept is beautiful. Let me support the dream. I said in one of my videos. Now, I don't know if you saw that. I said in one of my videos, FDNG open, I'm going to throw him a donation. I'm going to do it. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
If it opens, but I don't believe in my heart of heart it's going to open. That's why I was adamant about getting my money back.
Well, so I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great concept, you know.
No, it's a beautiful concept. And I think as a Black person, who wouldn't want to see that become a reality? My thing is like, don't be swindling people. You're giving, that's what in the Black community we call a pipe dream. You giving me a dream, but you know good and darn well you have no intention of.
So first of all, we're not talking about someone with Oprah's budget, right? He doesn't have a budget like Oprah, right? Who, by the way,
he had enough money to open that school.
We don't know how much he had.
Well, he I think he reported making what, 700,000. That man collected enough money to open that school.
700,000, okay, that sounds like a lot of money. But now, when you get into contracts,
right? And that's why I'm telling you, I think he went over his head, because I'm gonna give you realistically speaking, and I've never opened a school, I've never ran a school.
So hold on. He had 700,000. What was he trying to raise? $1 million?
I think $1 million, yes. And still, he'll probably need more than $1 million. Because let's say he got the building, right? Let's say he opened the school, because he keeps getting on social media. The last podcast, he goes, well, I'm not giving a date until I'm just going to open it. So now he don't want to give nobody no date. He's like, when it opened, which I think that's like ludicrous. Like, now you leaving everybody in the dark. If by chance he opened the school, I mean, y'all think you don't need no PhD to figure this out. You don't even need an associate degree to figure this out. You could be a high school dropout to figure this out. If this man opened the school, the money for staff, just staff alone, referring to teacher, custodian worker, cafeteria worker, bus driver, and the office staff. Those are the secretary, the people at the office. You got to get a pass. That calls when the kids are off. You know, they give you that robot call. Okay, that's your staff. And then let's talk about equipment for the school. We're talking about desks. We're talking about computers. We're talking about.
Speaking of desks, y'all, allegedly, a man tried to donate some desks to Dr. Umar. He said he was not charging Dr. Umar, and Dr. Umar, he just blocked the guy for some reason. I guess they made some kind of arrangement, allegedly, you guys, and then he just blocked him. He just refused help. Dr. Umar, I don't know what's going on with you, but there are some people out here still think that you can get this school together, but you got to ask for help. You cannot do this on your own.
Stuff that you need to function on a daily basis. That's that. And then if he talking about he about to do a state of the art gym. So I'm thinking there's going to be a basketball team. There might be maybe a football team. I don't know. We definitely know it's going to be a basketball team, because he promoted that gym continuously. Okay, you got balls, you got jersey, you got stuff. Equipment, and then going to game or hosting a team to come over. I think
he has a lot of overhead.
He has extremely a lot of overhead. I think he had this vision. He got excited. He got the community all hyped, and this man didn't even have a plan in place. I truly, and I'm not saying this to bad. I'm not saying this to tear him down. I think He had a vision with no plan. No, it ain't responsible. Why do you speak politically correct? He ain't had no plan, King.
No, I don't. I can't speak about what I.
Now you guys have to go over there to Mary Ann Lorient. Y'all don't want to miss this. It's like a great debate. The young man so compassionate about Dr. Umar, and then when he explains it, it makes sense. But you know what? Mary Ann come back with something just more sensible. So simple. Why can't he just call and tell people that why he canceled? Right? You go all the way to Brazil, but you can't call these people and tell them why you canceled the events. Anyway, this is Mary Ann. Lorient, understanding Dr. Umar Johnson cancellations of meetings. You guys have to go over there. Please subscribe, you guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I need 400 more subscribers. This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. So, you guys, this is the fan spotlight, and they're not feeling Dr. Umar. No, they're not, you guys. One of the fans say he has been planning Brazil for months, talking about that cancellation. Dr. Umar cancel these events, you guys, without even giving an explanation. So this is what this fan is saying. He has been planning Brazil for months now. So according to Mary Ann, if you can go all the way to Brazil, you can pick up the phone and let these event planners know why you cancel. But you are all the way in Brazil, Dr. Umar. All right, let me keep it going for months now. And the tour was just a way to collect money. Oh, I'm not saying it. This is what my fan is saying, y'all. This is my fan opinion and not mine. All right. But according to this fan, the tour was just a way for you to collect money. Well, said he was given deposit beforehand to come to these places on the tour. Allegedly, you guys. Oh, Jessica gonna follow up and say, what kind of man is that? And then she got Dash, another content creator on here. New Nation. New Nation says, so the chips. Yeah, let's talk about these chips and where they're landing. New Nation, that's what he wants or she wants to talk about. So the chips are landing everywhere at this point. Everywhere. Because he all over the United States, all in there, all these different countries. But what about FDMG? Anyway. So New Nation says, so the chips are landing everywhere at this point. What is up with the caller? Oh my God, that caller has so much compassion in his heart for Dr. Umar. But each time Mary gave her something intelligent to think about. Yeah, that caller. Yeah, he was very compassionate when it came to Dr. Umar. Excuses. All right, come on, Nunu. I ain't gonna mess your sentence up this time. Okay. So the chips are landing everywhere at this point. What is up with this caller? And he's telling you the woman that Umar disrespected. Yeah. He certainly disrespected her. So David says, stay on the neck, family. In my merry voice. That's right. You guys, the fans are not feeling Dr. Umar. But there was a great debate, y'all. It really was. This is Dr. Umar Frenemies. Brother Leonard, you guys. Anyhow, Brother Leonard gonna bring in a guest to try to donate some deaths to Dr. Umar. And as a result of that, Dr. Umar blocked him. For this credit go to Leonard Honor.
Okay, let's get the brother on, and he'll tell the story. This is again another example of people who have attempted to help Umar, but when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, Umar's not looking for that type of help. He's looking for money. All right, so let's bring the brother on. How's it going, brother?
Lenore, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for coming on to the show, and also for sending those text messages. I do have them. I'll pull them up in a minute. You sent them to Sister Lene, and thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely, man. I'm just I'm an owner operator truck driver. So anybody in the chat who drive trucks are familiar with transportation, logistics, so forth, so on, can kind of relate to what I'm saying. So first of all, going back to how I got my hands on those desks, one of the places where I picked up a lot of containers from, those desks came from overseas somewhere where I'm not 100% sure. They came on a 40-foot container, shipping container. So they sat almost over the summer. And so they were just going to either put them in unclaimed property, auction them off. But I'm like, hey, I could grab them. No problem. But by this point, I kind of given up on Umar. But I'm like, all right, let me reach out to this brother and see, you know what I mean, see where this could go. You know, All right, cool. So I'm doing my math in my head. I'm like, all right, looking at the building, it's small in there. I know I couldn't get no 53-foot truck in there, so he would have had to. So some arrangements would have been made or could have been made to get the stuff, at least half of it, offloaded off the 53-footer onto a smaller truck, deliver that there to the school or the building, shall I say? And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then a couple trips, fine, no problem. I would have paid to have it loaded onto my own trailer. So that's that. So I doing some calculations in my head. So I wouldn't, if it was my broker giving me that load, I wouldn't do that load for no less than about $4,000 coming from going all the way up there. And I know that I probably wouldn't get no freight, another load coming out of there without having to go down to Philadelphia, over to Harrisburg, PA, what have you. So I would have been taking a loss because I'm going to run about anywhere 1,500 to 1,900 in diesel one way. So that I was going to eat the majority of that. Okay, fine. So that's where that figure came from. I'm like, hey, brother, if you could at least, cover half of the fuel, because I'm missing out on damn near 3.5, 4 days of other work I could be doing. But I'm like, okay, it could potentially go to a good call. No. So I hit him up a couple of days later because I'm like, hey, somebody want to take these or they're going to go to auction. Fine, no problem. He said, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, let's make something happen. No response. So he was on a live. And I'm like, hey, brother, you never responded to me about these desks. Click up. Ain't heard from him since. So that's why I emailed him and I texted him back, say, hey, bro, unblock. I ain't do you nothing bad. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm taking the L, but it could go to a good call. And I'm like, no, this ain't where it's happening. The first time he really lost me was when he was live streaming outside the building, and them utility worker was outside. And he talking about, we working, fam. You remember that? Yeah, we working, family, talking about they getting the street ready for them and thing. I'm like, okay, there's some Caucasians out there. They're like they're working on sewer or something.
Seemed like they were working for the city.
Ain't baby. Come on, dog. So that's when he really lost me.
So you care. Y'all know Leonard Honor be on this Dr. Umar, but he won't even let Dr. Umar breathe. But anyway, y'all, that was a man that tried to donate 225 student deaths to Dr. Umar's school, the FDMG Academy, and he blocked him. Oh, goodness. All right. All right, this is your Black History Spotlight. I really need for you guys to subscribe. This is my backup channel. please subscribe. All right, I need 400 more subscribers to get to 1,000. Anyway, this is your excellent black inventor.
Forcing pad, which is now more commonly used. Number 77, synchronous multiplex railway telegraph. Granville Taylor Woods was one of the most famous African-American inventors with over 50 patents to his name. Styled as the Black Edison, Woods' famous invention is the synchronous multiplex railway telegraph, which allowed communications between train stations from moving trains by creating a magnetic field around a coiled wire under the train. In 1887, Woods used notes, sketches, and a working model of the invention to secure the patent. The invention was so successful that Woods began the Woods Electric Company in Cincinnati, Ohio, to market and sell his patents. Thomas Edison later filed a claim to the ownership of this patent, stating that he had first created a similar telegraph and that he was entitled to the patent for the device. Woods was twice successful in defending himself, proving that there were no other devices upon which he could have depended or relied upon to make his device. Number 76, foil electret microphone. Along with Gerhard Sessler, James Edward Maceo West invented the foil electret microphone in 1962 while developing instruments for human hearing research. Compared to the previous condenser microphones, the electret microphone has higher capacitance and does not require a DC bias. West and Sessler optimized the mechanical and surface parameters of the system, creating a better microphone device. Today, nearly 90% of the microphones produced annually are based on the principles of the foil electret and are used in everyday items such as telephones, camcorders, hearing aids, baby monitors, and audio recording devices, among others. Number 75, self-lifting.
So there you have it, Black Excellence, Black Inventor. Hit that like button, y'all. Please hit it. Subscribe.